Hi, my name is Terry. I live right outside of Portland, Oregon. I am a full-time eBay seller. I love to find things at garage sales and estate sales and resell them on eBay. Today is the day after Christmas. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. I spent it with my family at home. I am lucky enough to have my adult boys live pretty close to me, so they came over with their girlfriends on Christmas Eve, and I got to see them on Christmas too. We just had 2 nights of wonderful food and just hanging out. So I am just super happy and ready to get right back to work. So I am going to show you all the things that I sold. I really had a busy last, I think it was like 4 or 5 days. Let me show you what I sold. The first thing I'm going to show you is this Aqua Pure filter, and it actually goes under the sink. It's a purifier for your system. I think I had picked up 3 boxes of these. This is my last one, and I paid $4 for it, and this sold for $40. I went to a estate sale that had a whole bunch of trains, and it is in one of my videos. I actually took the GoPro with me while I was at that estate sale, and I picked up some amazing things from there. But I did pick up some old vintage train books. So this one is the Great Northern Railways. Just diagrams of different kinds of trains, I guess. And it's pretty old. I only paid $1 for it, and it sold for $50. I picked this up at that estate sale where I picked up all of those Department 56, if you have been following me and saw me go to that one sale. So I paid $21 for this one. I'll show you some screenshots of what it looks like inside. And I sold it for $150, and I just sold this today, and it's the day after Christmas. So Christmas stuff sells all year long. So about a year ago, maybe not quite a year ago, I went to an estate sale, and my dear friend Estella and I picked up all of the Bratz dolls. They had a closet filled with them. So we only paid $10 for each one, and this one sold for $121. Some of the really popular ones sold pretty quickly, and now they've just been a steady sell. It was such a great sale. So always look at the Bratz dolls. So this is another Department 56 that I picked up at that sale, and I paid $21 for this, and it sold for $89. This one is the Paramount Hotel. It's pretty cool because that star up top lights up as well. I have sold so many of these. They are the Magnolite. This one is beautiful. It's in such great condition. It does have the trivet in there. I paid up for this one, but I was super excited when I saw it because I think it's brand new. I listed it as used, but I don't think anybody ever used this. So I did pay $50 for it at an estate sale. They actually wanted $85 for it, I think, or $90. And she said she would sell it to me for $50. And so that was probably about 3 months ago. So it took a bit to sell, and I just sold it for $225. And these are really easy to ship out. So this item is made by Limax. I went to a garage sale, and I picked this up for $10 over the summer. This is a palace ballroom. It's pretty cool inside. This one sold for $79, and this one sold on Christmas Day. So I guess people were shopping on Christmas Day. So I just picked up this book. It's new and sealed about a month ago. I paid $4 for it, and it sold for $20. This is another one that sold on Christmas Day. So while I was at that Department 56 sale that I was talking about earlier, where I brought my GoPro in, they had a bunch of cool stuff there. So I did pick these up too, and they are just musical instruments, real wood, super cool. I think most of them are pins. This is made of brass, this really cool clarinet. And then some of them have their velvet case. It's so cool. So no, I think this one is a pin. No, this one is not either. This one is just a little miniature instrument. Let's see if this one's a pin. This one is a pin. You can see the little pin up top to pin it to yourself. I picked those all up for $10 and they sold for $60. Okay, this is super exciting. Do you remember me showing you this? I actually bought this at the same sale that I got all those Hallmark from. They had this in the closet for $5 and I walked past it a few times and then I remembered that vintage detergent could be worth some money and I don't think they make this anymore. So I looked it up and they don't make it anymore. And I did see one that sold for $99. The label was just a little bit different. And then there were some that were selling for like $30 or $35. So I listed mine for $74.50 and it just sold. It didn't take that long. Okay, look at this super cool retro dollhouse furniture. I think it's from the 60s or 70s. And I could not find any that were like it. So I just listed it as retro, mid-century modern dollhouse furniture. Had it listed for about a week or so, and somebody reached out to me and they told me who the maker was. I definitely thanked the person and then added it to my listing. The maker is Watco. And as soon as I added that to my listing, I immediately had like 8 watchers on it and had it on an auction, and it got bid up to $87.50. So there's actually 4 pieces of it. There's 2 more chairs there. So a couple videos ago, I showed 3 of my Hallmark that somebody had bid up and then they ended up not paying. Well, I relisted all 3 of them, of course. And this one sold. I just did a buy it now. I didn't put it on auction again. I did a buy it now for $199 and now somebody purchased it. So this is going out for $199. These little tools were such a good purchase. So I purchased 10 of them at an estate sale. And they were $3 each. And this is the 6th one I sold. So now I have made $180 and I only have $30 into all of them. And I still have 4 of them left. So I am shipping out, let's see, 6 more Hallmark to the same person. But I already showed some of them in my previous videos. I'll just show you the other ones that he got. He was waiting for me to ship them out until the auction was over, and it finally is over right before the Christmas weekend, but I wasn't able to ship them out. So this one sold for $51. And if you didn't see my other videos, I paid $1 each for all of the Hallmark. So these 2 I lotted together, but somebody reached out and I think these are actually from the 60s. So that is one of them. So I had these lotted together. So they were $1 each. So this is a little deer. And so I have $2 into these and he paid $79 for both of them. I picked up these brand new toothbrushes. They're Colgate Wave in the summertime. I paid $1 for all 4 of these. And they are so easy to list. Even though they're not a super huge profit, they still sold for $15 for all 4 of them. Before I purchased all of my Hallmark, which some of them were Holly Hobby, I didn't know a whole lot about Holly Hobby. I mean, the name kind of sounded familiar, but I wasn't real familiar with Holly Hobby. But now I think I see it everywhere, and I've actually picked up 2 other Holly Hobbies since then. And so this was one of them. It completely different sales. So this is a piece of material, but it's already quilted, and I think the material came like this. And it does say Holly Hobby right down here, and all the pictures are a little bit different. Oh, and I paid $1 for this, and I had it on auction, and I got it bid up to $55. So the rest of the things that I'm going to show you, just a few more things, I've already shipped out. And so now I'm getting down to kind of the last bit of my Hallmark. So even though this one had a few pages missing, I still sold this one for $99. Okay, and then here is another tool, just the same kind. as the other one I showed you that I paid $3 for, and then this one sold for $29 also. I have them all listed for $29. He has purchased, I think, 3 of them now. Okay, so my last item I got is this beautiful music box. I purchased it at an estate sale about 4 or 5 months ago in Portland, and this estate sale was so big, and it was from this huge collector. I think he owned an antique store at one time. I bought this music box for $25, not really knowing anything about it because I am really not that good at antique stuff. And it sold for $200. And it is called a Thoren, Thoren. I guess the music box company was pretty well known. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. And like always, thank you for subscribing. And if you like this, hit the thumbs up. If you want to be notified for my next video, hit that bell and you will get a notification. And I will see you on the next one.